Hey everyone, this is Charlie Young. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Music Video with me. This week we'll be diving into the I Told You music video. So, without further ado, here we go.
Attention. Please stay tuned for a very important.
Okay, so right off the bat, when I recorded this song, those talking interludes, I've lived in New York City for, a good majority of my life. And so I basically imagined them as being like this dystopian subway, PSA that was coming across, the speakers. And obviously that doesn't look as good, visually. And so Amelia and I was like, you know what, let this be a newscaster because that will be more visually translatable. And so that's where the newscaster came from. So went from subway operator, subway conductor to the newscaster.
Message. This message is for you.
Also, I just want to say that it's like really hard to. We filmed the newscaster first, and I had to do all of her dialogue, without the song in between. And timing wise, that was really difficult, but we made it work.
I told you once that it was over. I told you twice.
Okay, so if you look at the TV screens behind me in this scene, you will see some of my music videos. So let's go a little bit further. Okay, so here you'll see on the top is Runaway and on the bottom is Fiery Storm. And so what Amelia and I did here was Fiery Storm on the bottom was our first music video project together in 2017, and then Runaway, which is playing on top, was our latest music video collaboration that had been released. So it's kind of a nice little homage to our body of work together and just kind of like where we started and where we have gone to. So it's fun to have those little details that are in the video. If you just keep your eyes open, you'll see, cool little things like this.
I don't care if you come to me with your prayers on your knees, saying please. You still play the game every time you say you've changed. I don't believe it. I don't want you.
So this dress I'm wearing is by an independent designer, Madeline Simon, out of Texas. So as an independent artist, I like to support fellow artists that are independent or that are, smaller and or are minority owned. So I just, I try to, basically frequent and patronize those artists because, I believe in, what you give out comes back to you. And also, fun fact here is all three of these looks that are in the video were actually filmed in the same exact studio, the same building. So it had all these different like sets that we were able to do, which was great. So that really helped logistically. So we had time to set up and didn't have to worry about having to move the whole crew and everybody to the next location because the next location was just a room over. So we filmed the newscaster first, then we filmed the boss lady in red, and then we filmed this pink party girl last because that crimped hair, like once you get it up there, you cannot like get it, back to my naturally fine hair unless I have it, washed. So that was definitely the last look.
I don't need you. I don't see you. I don't breathe you. I don't love you. I don't feel you. I don't want you in my life. I told you once that it was over. I told you twice that it was over. It's time to leave. Head out the back door. No tears for me.
Fun fact too, for those of you who are into fashion and shoes, a lot of these shoes for my music videos, especially from I Want It Now forward, are basically either Gianni Beanie shoes or Steve Madden shoes. So I don't know, just a lot of those brands like aesthetic normally goes with what I'm trying to achieve in the video. So, just a little something for those of you who are interested in fashion, and for those who aren't, well, sorry.
No, not anymore. You manipulate, exaggerate, say you're great. You're a liar. You can't recognize all the pain that's in.
So I really enjoyed like playing the pink party girl in this video because she has so much tude and she's so like over it. And I definitely had a person in mind when I wrote this song. And unfortunately this could be applicable to a few people that I've dated. Yay narcissist, said no one ever. And anyway, this pink party girl, each one of these women have a different, POV and different relationship to the song. And the pink party girl is just like, I'm over it. Like, screw this. Like, I'm going to be real. Whereas like the red boss lady, she's a boss and she doesn't have time for it because she's above it. She's got business to do. And then the newscaster, she's just reporting the facts. Here are the facts and you better pay attention because, it's going to get real here in a hot second.
My eyes, it's all about you. I don't want you.
Did you catch the narcissist thing there? It's all about you. Woo! If I had $1 for every time I dated a guy where it was all about him, well, let's just say I would be probably living pretty comfortably.
I don't need you. I don't see you. I don't breathe you. I don't love you. I don't feel you. I don't want you in my life.
Please, don't touch that dial. We have just a bit more information to review.
So, again, syncing without the song for context was hard timing-wise. Another fun fact, the breaking news graphics, Amelia actually created those before we went on to set and, projected those on the background for our shoot, which was really cool. Another fun fact is just like the Je te veux video. So the Je te veux video and the I Told You video were shot, basically back to back, one day, one the next day. They're both shot on film. And I love film. I'm a cinephile. Everything's mostly shot digitally these days. So any chance I can get to do something on film, I take it because I love it. There's just something, intangible about the difference it makes in the visual. And anyway, the only drawback is though, right? First of all, you can't immediately see what you've captured until it's developed. And secondly, you have a finite amount of footage. When you're on the set, you only have so many reels, so much, so much length of film to use. So there's a challenge. And so every take, you have to be on your game. And, for better for worse, at the end of this shoot, I was like having a migraine, but you got to just like power through it and just go and focus, and you can recuperate afterwards.
Pay attention, 'cause I'm on my mission. Quit your wishing. I'm not stopping. You need to understand that even if you are a man, you can't use me. I don't want you.
I really love how you've got like the visual on these, closer takes in the boss lady red dress of the runaway, video, like right there next to the I Told You, video that's playing right now. I don't know. I just really love that kind of meta feel, I guess you could say. I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool effect.
I don't need you. I don't see you. I don't breathe you. I don't love you. I don't feel you. I don't want you in my life. I told you once that it was over. I told you twice that it was over. It's time to leave. Head out the back door. No tears for me. No, not anymore.
And Another fun fact to think about, and this is really applicable to all my music videos, but when I'm doing these performances, my scene partner, the person I'm addressing, most of the time, unless there's like a narrative part, like in music videos like Minefield that we've looked at, my scene partner is the camera. That is who I'm talking to. That's who I'm addressing. But you got to remember when I'm doing this, I'm in front of the camera and I've got people like all here. Amelia's there. Aaron, who works on my sets, is usually there. My mom's usually on set. The makeup artist is there. And maybe people who work at the space that we're renting or we're using are there. And it's definitely where I have to rely on my acting skills, because when you act, obviously you have to focus. You have to be laser focused and in the moment and in the scene. And the most important person in the room is the person who you're talking to. So it's a real fun. I love doing music videos, even though, I do music. I really love it because it gives me an opportunity to put together the two things I love the most, which is film and music. And it really is a perfect marriage, if you will, for me. And that's why it's such an important part of my brand. And that's why I put so much emphasis on music videos, because I absolutely adore film and I absolutely adore music. And it's just the perfect combination of the two things I love the most. So there's some food for thought.
Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.
I really love how that title card comes at the end right there. And then we had a film loader actually for this video, which we normally don't have. So there was an extra crew member, because with film, it's awesome, but you have to be very careful not to expose it. And, there's a whole process of loading the camera and things like that. And also shout out to Kodak, because they give us a discount on the film that we use. So thank you. Appreciate you, Kodak. And it's really important to me to support, again, like I said, businesses, and especially small businesses or businesses that have, something that you're passionate about or that you love. And like I said, I love film. So I'm happy to support Kodak, because obviously digital is kind of king now, or queen, So I think it's important, though, to remember where we came from and to honor film. So thank you so much again for going behind the music video with me with I Told You. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Really appreciate all your support. Your support means more art that I can create for you. And that's why I do it. I do it to make a difference in your life. So have a good one, and I will see you next time.